I believe that information is correct now. Aegyo is a Protoss player and Kwark is a Zerg player, as far as I'm aware.
Kwark is also Protoss, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is he?
Kwark is Protoss, pretty sure. Is the, in my opinion, the infamous low APM Protoss. I watch the stream quite often. It's amazing. It's amazing to see players sitting in a high B or A rank with, like, you know, 150 APM, because usually a lot of players like that are just a lot of spamming that they has went into their training. And Kwark holds it down. He's like, there's another foreigner who is well known for his low APM but good play. Was it?
I know at some point.
There was a Protoss that was like really good. Was it? It wasn't White Raw. There's a Protoss that was really good that had like 150 APM.
Oh, you mean like a semi-professional one? I was thinking of.
It was a foreigner.
I was thinking of Hortos from Red. He's also a Protoss player, German. Shout out to him as well. He's quite a nice streamer. He did I think called the APM challenge, I believe, and he got into B rank with less than or about 100 APM.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think that came from random players coming into
Hero, the Korean pro gamer has had Korean.
Oh, the Korean Protoss with low APM, that's Torque, isn't it? He's infamous for his low APM.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Firebat Hero, his stream got with less than 100 APM. Like, he didn't spam at all. It was pretty funny to watch.
Yep. Yep, I got the layers on currently. Let me fix that. So, as you said, Kwark is our Protoss player and Aegyo is our Zerg player. There we go. So we're ready to get into that second best of 5. And apparently I was told that Aegyo wants to show this stream to his wife to show her that he's not really wasting his life playing that stupid game. So shout out to Aegyo and his patient wife, definitely, for letting him do his thing and play Brood War.
Aegyo or Kwark? I feel like, yeah. Alright, game's up.
Yep. Oh, and we've got the man here himself, Kwark, in the open casting channel, currently muted.
I can be here for a few minutes, but I can't stay for the whole stream.
Oh? Okay, so Kwark does have some static noise, but he'll be joining us for some of this cast, maybe. So yeah, are you ready? Are you ready, Nunes?
Yeah, let's go.
So...
let's get it on!
So you know Kwark?
I've watched the stream sometimes.
I've always seen that his Twitch is Kwark UK, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. And in the top right, as our supremely quirky Protoss with the magenta color.
And Barcode name.
It's just Kwark.
And in top left, in the red, we've got Aegyo, or as he is currently in this game, DroneDance. So let's see if his drones are gonna be dancing a lot around his natural position. Just Kwark is gonna block them, or are they gonna be simply going for the safe hatchery planting? So Palm here and then scouting. It's an interesting scouting pattern, as Protoss you usually want to scout that Zerg third base. But Kwark going through the middle. Quite possibly it's gonna be fourth play.
Oh, it'd be either a Forge or Gateway play.
Usually when it's
Interesting
gateway,
to go scout at the 6.
Yeah, so I suppose it's similar to
This is a
what I was
classic.
explaining. But yeah, I'm guessing that this is gonna be a forge expand, because usually when it's a gate expand after the pylon, you either go back to mine one trip of minerals and then plant your gateway, or you just wait,
Right.
depending on whether you want to plant it on 9 or 10.
What we're seeing right now is that what we're seeing right now is an older expand build.
Yep.
We scout after pylon, then scout after forge. Now, Go is seeing the forge with his overlord. Kwark is going in, going to be scouting that his opponent's position.
Yeah, he sees that. He sees that this is an overpool. He saw the overlord, and the hatchery just being planted, so he can only assume that this is going to be an overpool. He's making a cannon just to be safe at home. And let's see for how long is this probe gonna stay alive. So there's one drone that's quite low.
I feel like in today's meta, Gateway expands are a little stronger.
I'm not sure about stronger, but they are definitely a more controlly build.
Get a protectory a little quicker, and usually you get.
Yeah, the thing there is you try to not overmake the zealots.
Yeah.
And you need to constantly be monitoring.
I feel like I'm a Protoss player. But
no, you're cutting out a bit.
right.
So what were you saying? You're a Protoss player, and
Yeah. I'm a Protoss player, and I feel like Zerg gets a lot bigger if you go Forge Expand. Because yeah, I mean it's a little slower. We see Aegyo is getting his third base up at the diagonal position, so it's going to be a lot safer down there.
yeah, Aegyo is going for that larva style. Take the second natural and get your free fort base style. So possibly, if Kwark is able to confirm that, it will mean certainly that there will be no super early Hydra aggressions, which he already saw because of that layer timing. So very good job by managing to sneak that second probe in after his first one died. So
Kwark mapping up on probes right now, getting his economy going good.
yeah, he's now looking for that third base. And his probe is gonna be able to see, yeah, there it is. Third base is going the second natural. So this probe more or less did its job. Yeah, it can outdime peace. It was a good probe. Kwark's already taking two Corsairs. Let's see if he's gonna go for no +1, mind you. Even though he does have the resources right now.
Archive going down.
In the natural, very interesting position for the Templar Archives.
Zerg Spire is about.
That Corsair should go. Yeah, it's making a beeline to the Zerg's main base. It will see that the Spire is not done yet. Let's see, he might.
I haven't seen +1 start for our Protoss player yet.
Yeah, that is a bit of a question for me too. He does have the minerals right now.
And usually that's something you want to get started early on, so it can kick in when you're trying to get your timing pushed down. Your first push out, at least.
Kwark saying in the chat that
Just
he's confusing us with the variation build. Yeah, I've only got into Broodlord. I've only gotten into Broodlord in about, what was it? No, 2017, 2018, so you can definitely throw me off with these 2009 builds.
Couple Dark Templars.
Dark Templar. Let's see if he can pick off any of the Overlords, or maybe his strategy is just overwhelming with DTs. No Hydras being made yet for Aegyo, so... For Corsairs, that's definitely enough, given that there's no Hydras to pick up these Overlords.
And Kwark not going in, he could have...
These 3 Dark Templars...
DTs are able to go in and damage.
It just took out the 4th Dark Templar coming in. Wow.
Yeah, the DT's just wrecking these drones here.
Yeah, man, who needs Zealots or +1?
Duncan's going down. DT's going into the main, they're gonna wreak havoc.
So, Kwark already getting a lot of these drones. Yeah, GG. I was wondering if he's gonna be able to get the Hydrogen before Lorcar aspect finishes, but it seems like there's no need for that. Kwark making it up, going for that early DT play and just overload
he really
his
caught
opponents with Dark Templars.
That Zerg off guard.
Yeah, for sure. So well done, Kwark. As I said, apparently you don't need any Zealots, what do I know? The old meta used to be no Zealot at all.
Lucky for him, there's no...
Kwark saying that there might be slight delay in our voice.
I'm sure.
It's called the B-suit build. Very popular back in the day. I'm not aware of that at all. I've not seen it, I've not done it ever.
DT Corsair build. DT Corsair build.
Yeah, but to my understanding right now, DT Corsair builds are, you get like 1 or 2 DTs at most, and you try to sort of control your opponent, snipe their overlords, and go there with some Zealots maybe, rather than just going purely with a lot of these Cape boys.
This is an interesting variation. For sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that the Zergs on ladder should definitely be careful, because I'm gonna make a lot of DTs now. Now that I know about the B-suit build.
the Quarky build.
Yeah.
FDT 3 Corsair.
Yeah. 4 DTs. That's all you need. Fuck sucks. Okay, so let's jump back into game number 2.
And here we are, game 2. Kwark as our magenta Protoss in the bottom left.
And in top left, we've got Aegyo going in red. Map is Polypoid, one of the more recent maps. It's a very well balanced map, I'm gonna say.
And we have Aegyo asking,
Yeah, some chatter going on between our players.
are you actually A rank?
Yeah, he doesn't want to believe it with these 4 DTs coming and sniping his second. He's like, oh, what are these F rank builds?
But it worked.
Definitely, and
Did you die?
that Polypoid map is a bit weird in the... Yeah. Oh wow, 2007. What was I doing back in 2007? Not playing Broodlord for sure.
And
Getting
what are we gonna see out of our players?
Too, maybe
I'm gonna go for a Forager game.
That's gonna be Forge again. I'm guessing, excuse me, since Kwark is, as you say, an Asian player with his Asian builds, he does like to favor the older style of Forge expanding. Maybe. That's gonna be my professional caster commentary right now. Oh, Kwark saying this was game 3, not game 2. Interesting. I'm playing them in the order that I received them, or maybe I've messed something up.
Another 4. Kwark going in, going to be scouting his opponent right off the bat.
Yeah, so quite nice scouting both times from Kwark. The Fighting Spirit game, he's an interesting scouting pattern. I can definitely see the reasoning behind that. Very good. And this time he scouted his opponent first, so having the knowledge of what your Zerg opponent is going for in this matchup specifically is quite essential. Today I was so mad when I lost to random Zerg on the 4-player map that I scouted last. And he was going for 9 full speed.
Popping 4 siblings out.
Okay, so 4
Going to
Zerglings.
take out the scouting probe quickly. Don't want to see any more information.
Oh, yeah, the scouting drone is dead. Scouting probe is dead. You can see Kwark, similar to last game, immediately sending his second scouting probe. Let's see if Aegyo is gonna find it. Or whether Kwark can...
Really getting way jumping. He probably
Okay, so he
probably
found
did a
it.
mining scout.
I think so, but links
Yeah,
are
he
fast
he.
enough that...
Drones.
Can he get into the main? Oh, wow. That drone...
Oh, and he sees the Hydra
traitor
den.
drone. Why did you do that, drone?
Hydra range has begun quickly.
Oh my god, that probe is insane. I cannot believe finally going down, but it's so the important thing already. It's so that there's Hydra den and no layer. So you can see that Kwark is responding to that by throwing down a few cannons.
He did get a lot of information with that drone. So we see that Kwark is building all of his tech in his base.
Yeah.
It has been built in his
Sorry,
main
was
yet.
that... No, that was... That was not a Nexus first build, was it? No, I definitely saw the.
No, it was Forge Nexus Gateway.
Yeah,
Forge Nexus Cannon Gateway.
I'm a bit confused by why all the tech is here, but I guess his second and third pylon were all in the natural.
We see our Zerg player is getting his 4th base started.
Yeah,
Droning up. Where's economy going? So the problem with Kwark putting all of his cannons in the main base, this could potentially take away from room that you might need.
Yeah.
Or all the second is natural. Kill cannons there sometimes. And if you're getting
the Zerg
pushed by six head Hydra.
Yeah, and if the Zerg manages to breach that natural, it's game over.
We see Zerg putting on some pressure, going for the forge right away, but no +1 has been started yet. Force are flying around the map, get scouted information.
Okay, so
didn't quite yet see the 3rd goal, I don't think. DT pushing the Hydras back.
Zerkler did go for
I don't think he's seen the 3rd base yet.
Nope. He hasn't, but I mean, he should know that there is a 3rd base because he saw the 2 hatcheries and the Hydroden no layer, so he should know that there are some minerals. That should have been.
Yeah, he scouted the 12 o'clock.
That Hydra sleeping on the job didn't want to shoot at the DT even though it was within vision range. Let's see how many kills can that DT get. Definitely forcing some lost mining time, which is annoying. There's 2 overlords being built in this egg, so he can't really snipe the egg. An ambitious play here going for the lair. Overlords are done and DT should be dead any moment now.
Fourth base is up. One drone mining there. It's looking like he wants to get into a turtle soon out of Sim City. Starting to come into play. I see a Dark Archon coming out from Kwark.
Yeah. Look at that handsome boy. And Maelstrom being researched. Maelstrom.
Maelstrom at the center.
And these High Templars have... Some of them will have 2 storms in a second, and the 3rd one will...
A couple Hydras going through the middle of the map. A little poke, see what's going on.
I'm guessing these Hydras are just flanking squad trying to find any of these stray High Templars, but... No luck to us. Did manage to get 1 High Templar. Is he gonna be able to pick the second one? No, High Templar survived at 2 health. Wow. But did pick off a High Templar that...
Our Hydra's coming in.
Almost 2
Our Hydra's coming in to poke at the High Templars.
Yeah, but that's not a lot of Hydras. What we can really do with these Hydras
Not a
is
lot
just...
of Hydras, but it's enough to run through some Dragoons and snipe some High Templars, that's for sure.
Yeah. But let's see if
you can really wreck this army. These Dragoons.
Okay, so we see the Maelstrom here. Beautiful storm over the Maelstrom. 2 High Templars going down. Is the 3rd one? 3 High Templars going down, so that was quite a good trade for our Circlet. He committed about 9 Hydras and he got 3 High Templars for that. And forced the Dark Arc.
Sorry, Storm's going.
I think I'm gonna take that trade.
They're gonna become a powerhouse here soon.
So Kwark does have the...
Zerg has knocked down.
Kwark is now going up to
Zerg has knocked down
7
the
gates.
the Kwark are going to be crucial here.
But these 7 gates... I'm not quite sure I like that SimCity. Can't really macro on one screen, I believe.
Nice flank coming from the Hydralisk.
Yeah, Hydra's on the high
A
ground.
good concave with the Dragoons.
There's almost storm energy. No, there is no storm
Maybe
in the
not,
dark
the
arc
dark
that goes
arc.
down. And I feel like that's gonna be the beginning of the end, because there might be too many Hydras here. Beautiful storm, managing to salvage this situation, but okay. So the Zerg
Since
doing
those
some
storms were
drones.
early on.
The Zerg player did go for some drones, not just the Hydra, so a bit undecisive from the Zerg, but you can see that there's just so many Hydras coming in. There is no storm available right now. That Proc Storm does not have any attack upgrades. And there is a DT trying to save the situation, but we can already see that Overlord is here for detection. Can these 3 cannons do something? Is the question. Or did try his best to snipe the Overlord, so the DTs can do a lot of damage, but I think at that point there might be just too many Hydras.
With reinforcements coming up, he's definitely going to break this.
He can, if he takes out that Templar, guys, that's gonna be quite big.
Not really connecting too much. It's a lot of Hydralisks going to break through right here.
That was a crucial amount of Hydralisks.
And
That was all there was to that game, so possibly in slightly reversed order, we did see Aegyo managing to pull back and make a 1-1. So I'm not aware of what the second game was or what the result of the second game was, Kwark, but I think the way we're casting it right now is quite exciting because it's a series. Let's see. The third map that I've got here is on Eclipse. Nope. We're gonna cast some new Sylphid instead. Because I like new Sylphid more. Okay.
Hold up 1 second.
So the score.
Sometimes when I exit games, it logs me out. I don't know why. It's weird. 1 second.
It's okay. We're in the game lobby. It's 1-1, so
1-1.
that was for. Okay, so we're gonna cast some Sylphid now. And we're gonna cast Eclipse, which Kwark says was the 4th game after that. Right.
All right.
Okay, so
Aegyo and Kwark. Game 3.
yeah, game 3 score is tied at 1-1 right now.
Neo Sylphid.
And I almost
1-1
said
in our Think Quick Showmatch series that we do.
does. Yeah.
anybody's interested in playing in some show matches, we have a Discord server. Right. All right, and in the bottom right, we as our quirky Protoss again as a in the magenta. We have Kwark.
And in the bottom
And
left,
on the left side,
in the red, we've got Aegyo, our instructor. Let's see who's gonna pull that lead. So Mineros is going to his pop-out duties. It's gonna be me for some time, and we see Pylon and then expand and then scout again from Mr. Kwark, who sees very cleverly the Overlord, intercepts the Overlord scouting pattern, and now knows that Aegyo is located over here. And what is Aegyo doing? That was an overpool. For a second there, I thought that was a 9 pool and I got excited, but no. Here's our Overlord guy. Oh, for being annoying. With his probe, only losing shields, so good trade. Mining time for shields. And almost dead drone. Let's see if we can find it again. He's definitely sharking for it. And we see that 11 Forge, 11 Next build. And yeah, there it is, the dancing drone. Not being able to take a hatchery. Oh, Barcode already denied it 3 times, so very good throw. 4 times. His probe is quite low. He couldn't make it for a 5th time, but yeah, you can see that threw a big wrench into Zerg's economy. Hatchery went down at 400 minerals instead of 300. The way Zergs like to do it. And that probe did manage to stay alive long enough to see the drone going out for the second natural again. Oh no!
we see
second
back,
natural.
and we see Kwark going for the same build.
Do you mean the
Ain't broke, don't fix it.
4 DTs build?
No, the Forge next
Yeah,
to this.
he did that, but the big deviation right now is second pylon is in the main.
Anyway,
Can you believe that?
the throwback.
Huge. Yeah.
And I like
Second-
how Kwark hit another scouting drone with the gather move.
Yeah, I just like the way that he is sending a
Seeing the layer start.
immediately every time he loses the first scouting probe, because honestly, scouting information is one of the most vital things in this game. For this particular map. You will try to find the third base right now. I believe you can get away with fewer zealots than Kwark currently needs for his wall. He currently needs 4, and he can get away with 3. But by placing the forge over here and then the gateway goes.
He's got a Dragoon popping out, that'll help.
Yeah, Dragoons are fat. Not as fat as SCVs, but they are fat.
That'll help with the wall.
Definitely.
Okay,
And it's gonna supply block.
Kwark is looking for the third base.
And it managed to find it right now. Sees only 1 drone, 2 drones at the third base. Ooh, that probe taking a bit of a weird way to go around I guess he just mirror clicked it somewhere in his main base or natural, but unfortunate with all the links over there. He did see the lair though. He didn't stick around for long enough to confirm that there is no like random cancel into cancel.
Couple Zerglings trying to reply to see what's going on. Nice block though.
Yeah, no links managed to get by. Corsair now gonna make.
We see the Spire about to finish for Zerg player. We have a 4-hatch Zerg right now with 1 gas, 5th hatch starting.
Yeah, the Corsair did.
If the second gas is going to start, it's going to
fire timing. And I don't know. I'm not convinced by that play because he did see the Spire timing, and he's going for that Overlord nonetheless, which might be very risky. As you can see, his Scourge are just about to pop out. Let's see if this Corsair can run fast enough. Run for your life, Mr. Corsair.
We have a 6-hatch Zerg starting up. No Hydra Den has started yet.
Interesting. Scourge gave up on chasing that Corsair. And meanwhile, Kwark managed to sneak some his units into the Zerg's third base. And right now, he's gonna breach it. There's 2 links in that base. They're not gonna do much. There's a huge amount of planning time. Trying to pick up the Scourge so that his Corsairs can pick the Overlords for this DT to reign supreme. Let's see if Kwark's plan is gonna work. I don't see why not.
Looks like he's going to be taking down a couple Overlords.
Yeah, and there is no Scourge right now.
There's only a few units there.
Zero player is almost supply block. He's now making 2 pairs of Scourge. Let's see if that's gonna help him. So supply block by. Sadly that is not gonna be enough. I think Kwark can afford to lose these Corsairs. 1 hatchery already going down. This is huge damage already. Supply blocking the Zerg yet again, not being able to produce anything in spite of these Corsairs. And yeah, actually he's gonna go for that 3DT build again.
Looks like it's gonna work.
I must say, well, it already worked. Nice, wide decay mending damage.
The Zerg's still trying to pop Overlords out of these hatcheries, and they're just gonna go down quickly. Because these hatcheries are gonna go down.
There you go, like
and GG.
And 3 hatcheries. Kwark takes another game. Okay, so well done. Kwark.
Done, Kwark.
Making it for...
Was it a best of 3?
No, it's another best of 5. So... Kwark right now. Leading 2-1 against his opponent. And Kwark already told me that the 4th map was Eclipse, so let's cast that map. And let's see if Kwark can take the best of 5.
What do you think we're going to see on the game? DTs? Reavers?
I don't know. I feel like that there is absolutely no reason for him to stop going for these DTs.
Well,
You know, one thing we haven't seen in this game, in this series yet, are lurkers or observers.
Yeah, observers that just die way too fast.
Potentially, getting deeper in the tech could defend a bit better than Kwark's build is an interesting timing coming at you with, you know, heavy DTs and just like, you know, different selection of units than you're used to. And our Zerg player hasn't quite figured that timing out. It's hitting him right before his Sunkens and his defenses are getting up, right before he starts pumping his
Yeah.
units.
And
Right
also
as hatcheries are finishing. It's a good timing on it.
Yeah, so games are switched. And I think it all came down to that 5 times denial of natural expansion by Kwark, his annoying probe. Okay. He does know. Let's see if he knows about.
Yeah, and bottom left again is the Magenta Pro top.
Oh yeah, our Magenta Protoss with the Barcode is Kwark, and in the top corner we see spawning in the red. These are the colors. We just paint them. I like them. It's our Zerg player, Aegyo. So Eclipse is a bit of a weird tool off. I think you're gonna be way more knowledgeable than me on this topic right here, because like you make maps. But in Eclipse, unless the gateway touches that
Going out.
that rock at the bottom on the right, it's not link tied. Which is quite weird. Okay, so Kwark placing that pylon, blocking the hatchery, and forcing the Zerg player to take the third quite far away.
So with the egg, if you put a building up to the egg, then you still have to put a cellar there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that too. Also, that forge is definitely tight. So we can do
Correct.
it. Okay, so having these 2 bases of the Zerg so spaced out, I think Kwark can just go for early Zeld pressure, and his Zerg opponent should deal with that with big difficulty, in my opinion, because it's not such a long way to reinforce, but during the early stages of the game where the Zerg player does not have enough army anywhere, it pays quite off. And also, worth pointing out, Kwark did manage to sneak out the Nexus first, and has not yet built a cannon. So Kwark going for the greediest build of all time. Going for a Nexus, then Forge, Gateway, Gas, and Core without a cannon. But his opponent did not really make many links, and took a long time to kill that pylon, so Kwark really sees that there is no reason to throw these cannons yet. I'm a bit surprised at... oh no, okay, so Aegyo does not see that Kwark does not have any cannons. Because I was gonna say, I'm a bit surprised that these links are not making a beeline to them in the main base. So our best of 5 series. Currently with Kwark in the lead, showing some very impressive DT plays. Unfortunately, in the second game that we casted, which was apparently game 3, he just died to the endless Hydra stream. Which is, I guess, a more modern thing, apparently, because when Hydra posts started to become a thing, all the protests were complaining that that novelty of the Zergler is quite unstoppable. We are gonna see some early Hydra aggression again from our Zerg opponent, and Kwark is going for that.
We are going to see some pressure.
Yep, there are 5 hatches and the Hydra upgrade in the evolution chamber.
The Zerg separation is really strong right now.
Yeah. You've got these 5 hatches. So the Zerg is soon at a point where they're gonna just spam the Hydra key. Okay, so I think we've reached that point. And when that happens, God help the Protoss. Storm is halfway done, and that's basically the only thing that Protoss can use to answer to the mass amount of Hydras. So there's 6 Hydras on the top of that third base and 3 Overlords. We can see that Aegyo is making amendments to his playstyle to react to the heavy DT style that Kwark has shown us today.
And Kwark
was done.
I don't think he's going to go down to a quick push like that. Again, learning from his matches before. Kwark's macro is keeping up.
Yeah, but I think this low gateway count push is not going to be as effective this time, because Kwark did change his playstyle and he's going for these mass Hydra early on. And these were some beautiful storms, but I'm afraid that the Zerg macro at that point is just way too big for these 2 storms to matter. We can see that one of the High Templars has energy for a 3rd storm. Does manage to throw down the 3rd storm before it's picked up, and there's about 20 seconds to another storm. Or going up to 5-6 gateways. And going for
Zerg's about to be a powerhouse.
Upgrades that you need to go for. But you can just see that the power of the mass Hydra. Some good storm again, but having so few gateway units does allow Aegyo to dodge the storm without much difficulty. And let's see if these 4 Hydras will find that slow stray High Templar. And yeah, that High Templar is gonna get it. Hydra food.
And there it is.
The rest of the High Templar going back.
Back from both sides. Good back and forth. We haven't quite seen him. Oh, nice one there.
Okay, so
Fire is halfway done for our Zerg player. Still had to live between pumps. Drying up a bit.
Yeah, our reservoirs.
Protoss is up 6 ways.
The circular is equal amount of drones as the Protoss player is with probes. And at this point of the game, that is not really a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we've got...
That is true. The lurker aspect is almost finished upgrading.
And we've got Maelstrom once again. Can these Hydras pick the High Templars? 2 High Templars going down. Or not that many Hydras, honestly.
These Hydras aren't out here meant to do a bunch of damage except for sniping the High Templar.
Yeah. They did a great job.
Lurker upgrade health finish.
Look at the amount of Hydras.
I like how this Zerg is running around just with small groups of Hydras getting little damage here and there that's gonna later on come into play and eventually win in the battle.
Yeah, they're just walking around trying to pick up these High Templars and going and trying to overwhelm the Protoss after that. But
definitely getting his money's worth.
As you said, that's gonna be the game where we see both the lurkers and the observers, the 2 things that you're missing. There's one observer in production.
How big of a maelstrom we can get out. This is a nice variation of Protoss units here with +2 attack.
Yeah.
Lurker's going down. Yeah, Protoss backing up.
1DT couldn't do
A Dark Templar there, out getting vision.
So the Lurker is doing quite a good job with these Lurkers. For being patient. Oh,
Protoss just base started up.
That is a huge miss.
Storm! Get the storm! Ah! He stormed and Maelstrom at the same time.
Yeah, we didn't
That's
quite
a good
get that.
up with the lurkers. What a single observer. Observer going down. Protoss still pushing on the lurkers. No observer there.
I think Kwark.
Wait, oh, there's an observer.
High ground advantage.
Protoss is gonna push.
Well done. So Kwark takes that fight.
Coming into play.
And has
+3 attack for Protoss is halfway done.
Units left over.
So we have Hive just starting for our Zerg player. Another small group of Hydras running around, potentially looking for some little damage here or there. And he might get some, with those probes going into the third.
I think he's not gonna get that many. Yeah.
Oh, didn't get one probe. Didn't get one probe.
Yeah, there's quite a few probes that are very damaged, but... Okay, so we're going up to 4 or 5. Many gateways. 9 gateways. Counting as the orcs from Terry Pratchett. 1-2 maybe.
+3 about finished. And this +3 kicks in, those elves are really going to start with this. Nice storm going off.
Beautiful storm. Again. Softening a lot of these hydras. Let's see what the rest of the storms are going to look like. So right now there's only 3 storms available for this Protoss Death Ball, but hydras don't really want to engage. Let's see. We're gonna have 4 storms very soon. Kwark seems to be going for just some scouting to see.
They're going to push in. DT's coming out, no Overlord.
Oh, the DTs could have made a lot of work there by not letting in Titus. I'm surprised we don't see some.
Does take down the Nexus. Take down the Nexus. Kwark going for a counter at the 12 o'clock.
I'm not really sure at this point if the latter Nexus is worth retaking. Both observers have been picked up at this point, and I think it's time for Kwark to go back with his Dragoons. His Dragoons are just staying there, and they are gonna die to these Cracklings. Man, Cracklings are so strong. What's the upgrades? It's gonna be 2-0 for the Cracklings in a minute. Protoss now finally has the +3 attack. And has a double forge going. +2 armor. He's about to kick in. And that's gonna make the Protoss army much beefier, but there's only one
losing his fourth base here.
A lot of workers, and I can tell you how much this fight is gonna go. It doesn't matter how much armor upgrades the Arc had. But with the natural Nexus being down before, and with that newly acquired base from Kwark being taken out, I think that might be the beginning of the end. That might spell disaster for a Protoss player.
Zerg's looking really big right now with a lot of Zerglings coming out on the field.
Yeah, there's a lot of links.
More lurkers being made, no signable towards yet. A lot of hatcheries and a lot of minerals.
The one
a lot
thing
of drones.
missing right now is defiler mount and some defilers. Blake is really good in this matchup. That Barcode trying to go for the big nose. Good storm, but only hitting one lurker there. So all blinks are dead. It seems like the Zerg, if the Zerg can hold this base, if the Zerg can hold this corner base, that's gonna be very bad for the Protoss. It's definitely gonna be the end of the game because they're getting 2 more gases. Definitely not a place that you want to be in. And these are, they're not half gases, they've got 3,000. They're obviously not full gas.
We're pushing in a little bit into the fourth base. And looks like this Zerg is just so big right now. He's got so many hatcheries.
Yeah, I think at that time it's, as they say, too big to fail.
11.
And we've got some sleeping Zelds from Kwark. Some Archons trying to do a suicide from that tiny choke. And let's see. I think these lurkers and links are gonna go. Let's see how good the flank is for the Zerg player. It's decent, and I don't think it matters that much because there's just not that many Protoss units.
There's so many lurkers there. Their upgrades are strong. Protoss has good upgrades as well. But I think these lurkers are just too much.
Yeah, there's so many lurkers here. Another good maelstrom going down, but at that point,
And
Yeah.
GG's called.
It doesn't really matter. So Kwark did had some resources left over, but so many bases for the third player. The decision to call it the game was justified, I'm gonna say. And right now, we've got ourselves a ace match. So the series is tied to
Who's your
2, and we're about to find out who's gonna take it. It's best of 5.
Dun dun dun.
Best of 5.
What do you
and
think?
our
Who's your money on
last-
this?
Who's my
Think
bet?
Kwark.
I mean, I don't know. I want to say Kwark because his DT style, like, I'm really loving that. But man, Aegyo just found where that H button is on the keyboard, and now he seems unstoppable.
Yeah, I think it might depend on how if we go into the late game or not. The early aggression from Kwark is really strong.
Yeah, but
Money
I
might
think
be a little unfair. It depends on how greedy Zerg is with his hatcheries. Is he going to go for a 5 hatch or a 6 hatch early on?
that's correct. But I
Yeah, it
also
seems
think that yeah, he did lose all of these dragoons. I think that Aegyo just managed to adjust to Kwark's
All right.
play.
The left side of the map, we have
We've got our protos in magenta colors, Kwark, and on the right hand side we've got our dancing drone, aka Aegyo, in the red. Was he red all the time? I believe he was. But he does that. Red. I believe when these custom colors came out, everyone just wanted to pick the magenta. Then it trend died off a bit. Now it seems like players don't really care what color they pick, really.
like the dark blue color.
Yeah, dark blue is terrible because you cannot ever read anything. That's dark blue, and that's the thing that I really hate about it. Some compliments coming in from our player. Seems like Kwark wants to go for that greedy nexus again. Yeah, Kwark appreciates the kind words from Mr. Aegyo. I'm not aware with Aegyo. I don't know where he's from. I assume Kwark is from the UK because his Twitch name. Oh yeah. Kwark, you're not really on Team Liquid, or at least I couldn't find you. So in the event today, the matchup is Aegyo versus TBD. And we see a variation here from Kwark. He went for that Nexus first again, but then went straight on for a gateway. And I think these builds are okay.
He's got it. Getting that
he's
early scouting information off your buildings out quicker than
Yeah.
you build your cannon. Going safe. And we see Zerglings aren't even going across the map or staying at the entrance.
I was
Waiting
gonna
for that
say
scouting card to come back.
main base seems to get oversaturated for this moment of the game, but it fixed that immediately. I can't even say that. Let's see if
Need
that.
the money, baby.
Oh, that link did not manage to scout the sneaky probe. So.
I see Kwark throwing a pylon down here at the 3 o'clock position.
Yeah, Kwark is up to no good.
Is he going for a cannon rush?
Oh no!
Clutch.
The hatchery did manage to see that cannon. So Aegyo now knows.
Has he noticed?
Yeah, the hatchery scouted it.
So he's sending his Zerglings to get it, and he cancels
Cancels.
it.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to show
And the
it.
cannon.
No.
It's just it was so close.
Could
have built the cannon where the battery was.
Yeah, generally, you should know that when a hatchery is being built, they can pretty much see the whole mineral line. You should assume so. That's their line of vision. And that cannon being morphed over here just gave it away. It was such a good strategy.
That was a quick one. But he did
I was a big fan.
get the third cancel, so the third base isn't going to be happening right now. The DroneDance is the third hatch in his
that
natural.
probe does manage to sneak into the main once again. I'm not even sure how he did it. Kwark is such a magician sneaking these probes, man. And he sees that there is no layer yet again from our reserve player. Mark only up to 2 gateways. No forward spinning, mind you, again. That seems to be part of the style that Kwark is going for. Very delayed forge upgrades. Definitely not
Usually make +1
Grand Meta is all about.
And we see Zerg starting to
So he is keeping up with that Zeld production. And we can see that he's going for that leg speed upgrade, so I'm wondering if we're gonna see some Zeld pressure, even though it will be no +1 Zelds, and Zelds without +1 are just... they suck compared to +1 Zelds.
And Storm just starting at the 7-minute mark for Kwark.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried for
Zerg only gonna do
seems like Aegyo did manage to hit that H key again quite effectively. Kwark might be able... oh, he... nope, he does have a second floor. I was gonna say he won't build any extra cannons. And the Zealot's speed, I believe, is just about to kick in, so these Zealots should be able to fend off the Titrus. But yeah, okay, so there we go. It kicks in.
but he doesn't have +1 upgrade.
He does not know.
This one's pretty crucial early on to push the actors back.
Yep, correct. But these 4 or 5 hatches that... oh no, it's 6 hatches are excuse me. These 6 hatches, you can see the effect of that with these endless hydro streams by Aegyo.
Probe.
So it will be quite essential to see what the storms look like, and that is a massive storm by Aegyo. That's the second big storm. And I think, yeah, you can see that Aegyo is retreating now. He's trying to
Try
regroup.
and hold it off for now.
These 2 storms save the day, for sure.
And the Lone Templar.
Had these storms been less effective, I think Aegyo had a pretty good chance to take this game right here, right now, and be crowned the winner of that series. Kwark going up to 5 gateways right now.
We are tied up 2-2.
Yeah, that is quite a crucial match right now. That is again a very good storm by our Protoss player. There is a straight high Templar. Let's see if Aegyo is identified that. Nope. The Templar did its job.
Good arm.
Probably gonna be picked up right now. Some of these are getting glitched.
Has a lot of units right now. Control.
So good effort by Kwark. His split of the forces into the main was probably not the most optimal. There was one tilt that didn't do much.
Some DTs and a high Templar heading over to the Zerg's base.
2 DTs in the shuttle, yeah.
The shuttle.
3 DTs.
Overlord did see the shuttle, and now the Hydras are searching for it.
And there's one to intercept that shuttle.
Barely missing it.
Kwark saw. I think he saw the shimmer of the DT, or no? Okay,
No,
so
he saw the shuttle with his Overlord.
Still three drone kills. Even for a detected DT, that is quite good. So, Kwark dropping 2 more of these Dark Templars. Let's see what are they gonna do. Seems like they're heading for the 3rd base. The answer is not a lot, but I think they were the destruction for that main harass, which is the High Templar. Only finds 3 kills so far. Is he gonna be able to find some more? These Mutas are coming to intercept. So I believe the answer is no. High Templar is gonna do his best and soften these Mutas a bit. But overall, this harassment was not really worth it. He did manage to find 3 drone kills, 6 dog kills with the High Templar. And that is it.
Toss is going for a double upgrade. 2 forges.
Yep. 7 gateways, only now adding in the Stargate. Which is fine because that layer was very delayed, and I assume now he's adding the Stargate as a response to the mutas that were shown.
A group of mutas is going to come in and just snipe these High Templars.
Yeah, all the High Templars
Wasting
are going to
Storm.
go down right now.
Oh, and storming open. Is he gonna...
So all the mutas are dead, but there is only 1 High Templar with
He has 1 storm left. 1 storm left.
It is quite a good storm.
Oh, it's a good
honest.
storm. Oh, now he can engage with that army.
I think, yeah, that's the thing. He should engage right now.
Oh, such a great storm. Engage right now. Hydros are so bruised.
Oh my god, if he had these 3 more High Templars, the counterattack would have been
oh, man,
so
that was
deadly.
such a great storm. That storm was an epic storm. It's bruised like 20 Hydras, it looked like.
Unfortunately, no Maelstrom this time. So these mutants were quite deadly. And
But,
now we
you
can
know,
see Kwark trying
he
to
did
pick up
lose-
his third base.
Holding his ground. Remember, a bunch of his hydras are still bruised.
Yeah. And let's see, these mutants are trying to
He
find
was
some
coming
High
in
Templars
looking
again, but there are no High Templars with this army, so you can't kill the High Templars if
Their
there are no
fourth
High
base
Templars.
is down in the.
Seems to be what Kwark is going for right here. Look at all these hatcheries. They, okay, I was gonna say these larvae have always been active, but oh, nice finds.
Oh,
So the mutas onto High Templar, and now we're forced to morph into an arc. So also the High Templars went down. And this army is massive, sure, but there is only one storm. And I'm not sure with the Zerg flank. And these numbers, if one storm is gonna cut it.
I definitely need some more storm support or some reavers, but
Yeah, the issue is that Aegyo is doing such a good job sniping all these High Templars. And he's going now for a 5th base.
that's a full control group of mutalisks right there. Just waiting for more Templars to come out to snipe.
Yeah. Seems like the
Zerg is just getting bigger. Base is well defended. Going to get a free base behind it as well. The Zerg's about to blow up. Protoss has a tiny window that he needs to jump on right now.
I think Kwark overmade probes. He's up to
The
84
Mutalisk is gonna-
probes right now. Where are all the probes? Oh my god, there's so many probes in the main base. Nonetheless, Kwark is maxed out.
Is about to start my. There's a lot of zealots.
Yeah, and there aren't that many lurkers this time, so... And as I'm saying that, he's just finishing morphing somewhere. These mutants
There's so many lurkers defending the fort.
Oh no, you don't want to do that. Okay. Kwark wisely backs off. I'm gonna engage a lot of these Hydras right now. The Hydras that were hoping that he's just gonna go and recklessly attack the second macro.
You see the Zerg Hive has started.
Yeah, and currently all the cannons at the turkey are being built.
And Kwark's third's going down.
So that base is...
There's only 2 High Templars left in the army. Oh, there's 4 left back.
Yeah, there's 4 High Templars, but
We're going for a counterattack here.
main is mined out and natural is mined out. You can see now these 84. Now some 9 scum.
Oh, where's the storm? Where's the storm? Oh,
That is a good storm. That is a pretty better storm. So Kwark throwing down some
coming in from the backside.
Some great storms. There's the 4 High Templars and 3 Dragoons. Dragoons doing
Kwark
what
hasn't
Dragoons
really
do
made
best,
any progress in the push.
getting confused by the pathing AI. And let's see the storms
Maybe
right
taking
now.
down this expansion.
That is a huge storm. There's an observer with the army, so the workers are not gonna be that efficient.
Another
is
good storm.
throwing these massive storms. There are no more storms left though. He did manage to take down 2 of these hatcheries, which is a good win, but I think at this point he should back off. No overstay is welcome.
Crazy, I'm taking down
that
that
evolution chamber is great. Meanwhile, Zerg's 5th base is
Three has
not as well saturated as it can be, but you can see in the main base that the Zerg is going for that Defiler mount. So that's gonna be our first game in the series tonight that we are gonna see some Defilers possibly. Now that Broodlore AI, these probes putting down the minerals at the main base, saw them, man. Okay, so Aegyo does have a good amount of bases, way too many probes. Let's see if he's gonna be able to
auto
secure
probes for the long distance mining.
one more base. I mean, even with these long distance mining probes, he almost had a great saturation at the 4th base, because he's up to 85 workers. Oh, he was up to 84, he's making more. Let's see if Kwark is gonna find that one drone trying to take the base. Doesn't seem like it. These 2 Scourge are gonna be able to maybe... yeah, they killed the shuttle, but 4 DTs are in the base.
Oh, big DT dropped at Zerg main.
Trying to go for the hive.
Pretty down.
But with these links, I don't think it's gonna be successful. Old links are dead. So
Good draw.
Okay, so he is gonna be able to pick up the hive. Greater Spire, that's gonna be a very big pickup.
If he can get it. The Defiler mound.
These DTs are so effective, man.
Oh,
you should
Plague
go
started in the
for
Defiler mound.
DT, man. Okay, so he's picking up the Greater Spy right now, which is one of the...
Oh, with the +3
better
armor.
tools. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kwark is so...
These DTs, 13 kills, 13 kills.
These DTs were
Just wrecking the
this
tech.
game.
All he needs to get now is the spawning pool. To land that upgrade is just wrecking the tech tree of the Zerg. When they hit the front, wow, Zerg has fully functional.
If he was able to deny that Carapace upgrade, that would have been so huge, but still, these Dragoons, they don't care about Dark Swarm if they're hitting buildings. That's what they're doing right now. This one Archon is dealing with those links. So I think Kwark might have done it. That was definitely the winning move here. Picking up all the tech. We can see that the green make his lair in the 5th base, but it's gonna take them a while to take them.
We see that Zerg is mining from 2 bases, while Protoss is soon to be mining only from 1. So the game could potentially play out if Kwark does throw his army into a bunch of lurkers or something. Potentially, I mean, he's Zerg's trying to run up the tech tree again. His hive's about to start soon.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, yes, Kwark has definitely got the lead of the and definitely dominating, but the Zerg can sit back for a second. He won't die instantly. He'll be able to hold this off for a second.
No, it is quite hard
Get
to
us, get us
kill Zerg. And you can see that 11 lurkers being morphed right now at the Zerg's 5th base. So Zergler is definitely going to rely on these lurkers to do quite some damage. And I mean, if Kwark is going, he's trying to fight lurkers under Dark Scope, that might be one way to lose his army. But I think at these points, with over 100 supply lead, Kwark might be just too big.
That might be the truth, my friend. I don't even care about the Dark Swarm. But that's full advantage.
He's
They're doing
also missing so many shots.
Oh, wait.
Plus, no, I was expecting that to be +3 plasma shields, but +1 plasma shields right now being upgraded. Zerg's trying to secure that 3 block position. Let's see if Kwark is gonna let him do that. Zerg's second natural is starting to mine out. So the Zergler does desperately need that base. And is committing 7 lurkers for the job. Trappings are no joke.
So many probes for Kwark.
They don't have any good upgrades. They will definitely be able to take down that whole base, despite having 0 attack upgrades. It's just cracklings versus buildings, so no chance of buildings. Meanwhile, Kwark is trying to breach that base, but high ground and lurkers quite good. You can see that there's some BTs sharking to get in, and yeah, there are no overlords, so the DDs are gonna be uncontested over here. As I said, Zerg is close to mining out. Where is he trying to build that Nidus? There is a Nidus Canal entrance, but there is no exit right now, because Zerg does not really have any bases to secure that. I'm desperately trying to take any base on the map possible.
Really having a hard time. These Corsairs doing good damage.
I mean, I'm not blaming Aegyo for staying that long in the game, because it's the last game from their best of 5 series. But I think that game was over the moment that Kwark did just managed to snipe the hive and hold the tech.
Yeah,
As you were saying, that there is a chance where he loses his whole army to the lurkers. Yeah, that's it. Good game.
GG is called.
So, congratulations to our winner, Kwark. Who did manage to take out Aegyo in a
That's a nice 3-2-3.
spectacular best of 5 series for tonight. Honestly, I was expecting our S-rank players, TrueTouch and Ziki, to be the main event, but man, that series between Kwark and Aegyo, that kept me on my toes until the very end.
Really back and forth.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Well played by both players.
For sure. So that's it. That's all our games for tonight. Do you have any closing words, Miros?
Oh, thank you very much for hosting. I might join you next week.